We're almost there, folks. 2 more weeks to go in our 5-week healthy spring nutrition challenge reset, whatever we're calling it. Basically getting fit, getting healthy. So past 3 weeks have been pretty simple, just easy check marks for following A, B, and C. The next 2 weeks get a little bit more complicated, but it's still easy enough if you follow along. So what we're trying to do this week is track and reduce our refined sugars. Okay, so it's in everything. You got sugar, cornstarch, modified cornstarch, all that stuff, cornstarch. It's a mess, okay? And if you check the score sheet, we've got a bunch of examples for you, things there. What we're looking for you to do is look at all the processed and packaged foods that you eat in the week, flip them over, look at the back and start tracking how much you eat of that stuff. So if you have a granola bar, it's in a package, it easily says it on the back. If you have a yogurt, if you have anything that comes from a package that's been processed, it has that information on it. Now, if you eat a salad, say you make chicken breasts and peppers and whatever it is at home, and you add some stuff to it, it's kind of hard to see that. If you're looking at the label on the salad dressing, that's going to be something that gives you a clear indication, right? So if there's things that are not easily accessible for you to just look at the back of the package, don't worry about tracking that stuff. There's enough sugar in the packages that you do have that we can track, that you can see how crazy how much sugar it is that you're eating, and then just assume that other things have sugar in them too. So what we want to track is the amount of sugars that we see in those packaged processed foods, and then tracking what we're doing. And then for the bonus mark, the little side check underneath it, I'm looking to see if you can reduce that in the day. So what I mean by that is, if I look at my package and it's like, oh, I'm gonna have a granola bar, and I look and I see that it's 26 grams of sugar, and I'm like, actually, I'm gonna have an apple and some broccoli and a bit of cheese or something, right? So making smart decisions that way. It's not something that we're going to track the amount of, but at the top of each score sheet, you'll see that it says how much you had in the day. So we want you to try to math that out and keep track of it. And then below it, it'll say, did you make good decisions? There's a little spot there to put a check mark. And you could put some math in if you wanted for how many calories, or sorry, how many grams of sugar you eliminated. But all we're looking for is, did you make 1 or 2 good decisions today to choose something else? Check mark, awesome, good for you. The other thing that we're tracking for the bonus score is how much sleep you get each night. Okay, so we're looking for that up to 15 minutes of accuracy. What I mean by that is if it's 6.5 hours, 6 hours and 45 minutes, 5 hours and 32 minutes is 5.5 hours, 5 minutes and 50 minutes rounds down to 5:45. Okay, so we're looking to find it to the 15-minute accuracy. We'll track that for every single day this week. You're gonna get the half check mark on all of those things, those 3 easy bonus marks. We need that information for next week because we're gonna use that in part of the challenge, and it's gonna help us to track our sleep and see if we can make some progress there. Okay, so the first 3 weeks, like I said, were pretty simple and easy. We're keeping those consistently going, so hopefully you're still drinking lots of water, you're still eating lots of protein, and you're still gonna be eating lots of fruits and veggies going forward. But you're also going to be looking at all the refined sugars that maybe you were eating. And if you've already added all these fruits and vegetables and you cut down on the refined sugars because of that already, then let's go back and look like, man, what would I have been eating if I stopped eating these veggies, and be like, wow, this is not good. Okay. So we're looking to continue the first 3 weeks, track our refined sugars, reduce our refined sugars, and track our sleep. Just like in previous weeks, we're going to have the ab challenge as well. There's those mobility videos in there for you. Don't forget about de-stressing. Try to continue that as well, and then increase exercise. If you want the greatest results out of this 5-week challenge, yeah, we're packing it in, but hopefully we learn a couple things from this process, and then we move forward from there, and we are fitter and healthier going forward. See you in the gym.